Hey guys, so I have paint on my face. I accidentally touched paint and then rubbed my face, and that's how that's there. Anyways, I think I'm finally done with my painting. I've been trying to work on it for a little while. Here it is. It's a black and white skull, just spewing color. In the background, just kind of like a squiggly detail. And that's what I've been doing for the past about 2.5 hours. Maybe it's a little more, like 3 hours. I don't know, I lost track of time. I was just painting. So I used for this watercolor, different types of acrylic. These are just a bunch of random paint brushes for acrylic. And then of course I have designated paint brushes for watercolor. And then just pencil. Just three different things. Pencil, and marker, of course. I outlined a lot of the skull with marker, kind of giving it like it just pops everything out. I even put a little bit of marker in the waves, kind of just adds direction to it, if you will. And the background's all marker as well, the squigglies. So I'm about to do like one of my favorite things I like to do. I sign the bottom. So I pulled the tape off just a little bit so I can sign the bottom. So I put 413 for April 2013, and then my signature. And this is like one of my favorite things because it's like this is it. The piece is done. Usually I'll put a watercolor on a board and I'll painter's tape it down. And when you use painter's tape, it kind of creates a little border. You can paint all over it and it won't get on the paper, and the watercolor doesn't bleed through onto the paper if you're doing watercolor. So it creates like a nice little white border. It's what a teacher of mine showed me to do before. So let's see if I can do this with one hand. It will tear paper, but it does create a nice little white border around. Just do it carefully. It'll tear a little bit, but it kind of adds a distinct tear look to the edge of your paper. Just tear it slowly. You don't want to tear your painting you just worked a few hours on. Just be patient. Here it goes. It's by the wave, so a bunch of acrylic's going to tear. That's interesting. Ooh. A little bit of acrylic got torn off. It's because the paint is stuck to, where the line is. So I'll just patch it up. That's why you don't throw away your paint until you're actually done. Because I can just touch it up a little bit. No big deal. I mean, it even looks cool. I might as well just leave it. It looks really nice. It kind of adds to it. So I might just keep it. And guys, there you have it. I'm casting a shadow on it. Here it is. See what the painter's tape did to the paper? It created like its own little border on the outside of the piece. If you get really close to it, if you were here in person, you could see all the raised detail on the actual canvas. Well, it's not canvas. It's really just watercolor paper. I was gonna do this all in watercolor, but I saw the paint and I was thinking, let's just use acrylic. It looked really nice to use acrylic on this, so that's what I did.